The episode starts with Bart getting letters saying, "I'm gonna kill you, Bart."
Right. I'm gonna kill you, Bart, because doesn't she have like a pen pal or something?
Yeah, no, she has a pen. Okay, it starts with she has a
pen pal from someone in some Asian country.
Yeah, and it's like a repressed country, and Bart, he's totally making fun of her.
Something like that, and then he gets a letter.
Yes, he gets a letter, and what appears to be written in blood, like, "I'm gonna kill you, Bart."
But that's not how it starts. It starts, they're on the couch.
Oh, yes.
Bart and Lisa.
Yeah, they're watching TV. Itchy and Scratchy. Yeah.
And it's some Itchy and Scratchy episode.
That's the cartoon show they watch, right?
It's incredibly violent.
It's shockingly violent, and they think it's hilarious.
Because they always die, right? They always die?
The cat always dies. The cat always gets really violent.
Somebody always gets shot in the head.
That's the cat. Itchy. Or is it Scratchy? Wait.
Itchy is the cunning mouse who always kills Scratchy, who is the cat. And Bart and Lisa always think it's completely hilarious. It's disturbing. It's awesome.
I think I remember the first time I saw that, I thought, oh, that's going too far.
It's absolutely going too far. It's so brilliant.
So I remember they're watching the episode and something.
They're watching the episode, and Lisa, she's totally cracking up, and Bart isn't.
Yes, he says that's right? And Lisa's like, that's really funny, Bart. Why aren't you laughing? And Bart is full of gloom because he's depressed because someone's trying to kill him.
Right, and the doorbell rings, and it's the mail.
Yes, and that's when Lisa gets the pen pal letter.
Okay, yes, and that's when Bart gets another letter. Like everyone's really blasé about it. And at one point, everything is shot like Cape Fear, so it'll be like a smash cut where it's like, dong, where they start on a shot sort of wide, now this way. You know that Cape Fear, like?
And the second Cape Fear?
The second, the De Niro, so it'll be like, "I'm gonna kill you, Bart," oing, and sort of wide, now this way. And at one point, he's got all these like letters on the table, right? And it's like this overhead shot, and that's when we hear the womp, 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 womp. Yeah, that's the Cape Fear soundtrack. That's the womp, 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 womp.
No.
Womp, 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 womp. And so it says, he's got all these letters on the table, and one of them's written in pen, right? And Homer's like, "Oh, I wrote that one for that one time. I wrote that one for that one time. Bart tattooed this on my butt." And he pulls down his pants, and on his butt is the word tattooed, "Wide Load." And like Mark, Lisa, and the baby all laughing super hard. Ah! Oh, man, I just thought it was funny that they would take a break from the episode to laugh at Homer. Okay, anyway.
There's a court case.
Right, but before the court case, we see a ketchup bottle squirting ketchup onto a letter. It's a reveal, and it's Sideshow Bob.
Sideshow.
Right, played by
And then
Kelsey
he gets
Grammer.
played by Kelsey Grammer.
Isn't
and
Sideshow
then
Bob the one with the hair?
Sideshow Bob is a clown gone wrong. Very, very wrong.
Okay, but I thought Mr. Burns and a fish, right? A fish with 3 eyeballs.
Blinky? No. You're thinking of a whole other episode.
Mr. Burns runs the nuclear power plant.
No, I know.
You're thinking of the episode where the power plant is polluting the Springfield River, but Mr. Burns doesn't try to kill him. Not in that episode.
Excellent, right?
Excellent.
And so he's writing letters. Sideshow Bob is writing letters in ketchup.
Yes, and then he tastes the ketchup right before we go to a commercial. Evilly. And then
he's on the stand.
And then, well, before that, there's a brief montage of him. All these menacing shots of him, lifting weights and doing aerobic calisthenics, the 1 and 2 and 3, and that's when we see the tattoo.
Wait, what are the tattoos?
Oh, well, there are some tattoos, on, like, because the Simpsons characters only have 3 fingers.
Is it really only 3?
Yeah, that seems.
Yeah, plus thumbs.
Oh.
Okay. That's so weird. I never knew that. But that's ignorance for you,
Well,
right?
listen, because he only has 3 fingers, it says LUV and H like
that's from Do the Right Thing.
No, Do the Right Thing is also stealing from
Hunter.
No. Night of the Hunter.
Oh.
The villain, he has love and hate tattooed on his hands.
Also Robert Mitchum.
Who's also Robert Mitchum, who plays De Niro's character in the original Cape Fear.
There's only 2 things in this world, love and hate.
Yeah. Well, Sideshow Bob has a LUV with an umlaut, and I don't know how they spell the hate, but it's some weird phonetic thing to make it really read love and hate.
And then we go right in after that montage, and you see it's Sideshow Bob in court. And he's charming everyone in court. And doesn't he have like a Die Bart Die tattooed on his chest? And there's like a lady who's like, you have Die Bart Die, and he goes, no, that's German. It says the Bart, the.
The Bart D. and then the lady she says, what does she say? She says, anyone who knows German.
Oh, right. Anyone who knows German.
Has to be a very nice man.
Anyone who speaks German.
Anyone
right?
who speaks German.
They couldn't be.
Couldn't be a bad man.
Die Bart Die. It's so awesome.
And then the prosecutor, now that's a very common Simpsons character, the smarmy like prosecutor. What are your feelings about Bob Simpson?
Yeah, that guy. I remember that.
Ah! Is it not true that you repeatedly threatened to kill Bart Simpson? Bart Simpson, that spirited little scamp, who twice foiled my evil schemes and sent me to this Urines hotel hole. We take exception to the Urines hotel hole. We prefer pea-soaked stink hole. And Sideshow Bob was like, cheerfully withdrawn.
It's nothing. It's nothing. I thought I heard something. Bart Simpson, that spirited little scamp.
Right.
Hellhole.
Yep. Right. And so it's that. He's.
And Sideshow Bob is walking
Yeah.
out of the courtroom like parole.
Yeah. Okay, well, the Simpsons characters, they find out because, again, it's a spoof on Cape Fear, right? So they find out, they go to the movie theaters, and they see Sideshow Bob sitting in front of them, laughing really loudly and smoking a cigar. Oh, ho,
The
ho!
only thing I can remember about that whole movie is like doesn't Juliette Lewis like suck Robert De Niro's fingers in a gross way? Right? And then
Right.
he bit Leona Douglas's face off. Yeah, bit Leona Douglas's face off.
No.
That's all I remember.
Wait, he kills the dog. Wait, does he bite the lady's
Bites
face?
her face hard, but in front of Sideshow Bob is sitting Homer with an even bigger cigar and laughing even louder. Oh, and Sideshow Bob's now, oh really, that's just inappropriate. And that's when Bart's like, it's you! You're the one who's threatening to kill me! And Sideshow Bob says, oh man, do you know what the dialogue is? No, he says, it's you, you're the one who's threatening to kill me, and Sideshow Bob retorts, like he needs to say something dreadful,
That sounds totally familiar.
Yeah, no, I know this is really funny, oh!
Did you get it?
No. Well, the whole first act is you sending letters. So at one point, Lisa's like, I know who did it, and she assumes it's Mo the bartender, because it must be Mo the bartender taking revenge for all the prank calls that Bart has made. So she calls Bart, Mo. She says, Mo, we know it's you, cut it out. And Mo's like, all right. And he goes to the back, and in the back of his bar are all these pandas playing poker at these little tables. And he's like, okay, guys, get out of here. The gig's up, on delay. And all these little pandas run out of Mo's bar like trailing poker chips.
Right.
Yeah,
Dear.
No. Come out!
I'm alright.
Come out!
I'm alright.
Get out here now!
If I was gonna blow you away.
Shut up!
Road Atlas.
For where?
Whole country.
Thank you. Where are you coming from?
Framingham.
Framingham. That's
Massachusetts.
What part of the state?
it's near Holliston, right?
Yeah, near-ish. It's in the eastern part of the state near I-90.
How'd you come down?
I went down to Boston first.
How's Boston?
Boston is a mess.
How bad is it?
Yeah, it's really bad.
I have a sister.
I didn't see any women. I'm sorry. I just got there, I got out of there.
Then which way?
I went down 24 to Brockton. I was hearing about a barricade near Bridgewater, so I cut over to 95 and took that down to Providence. Providence was deserted, weirdly. Not even a lot of bodies. Maybe there was some kind of evacuation. I don't know.
I think they were hit early, so maybe the government cleared people.
Yeah, maybe. It was eerie. I got out of there in a hurry. I thought I should head for Stanford. So
My
I
wife
ended
was
up-
in Stanford. On business. She just checked herself in the hospital there before the city was put under quarantine.
But there were definitely people in the area.
Yay, hi, fair hair.
Wait, no, we should do this properly. It's important that we do this properly.
Right.
Right. Okay. Right. Do you want to start?
Oh. Well, don't you?
Nope. I'd rather give it a minute. You go ahead.
Okay. All right. H. Harrison, Maureen Harrison, Don Harrison, 64, 65. You're not going to open that?
I've got a really good memory. Trust me, I really do.
Holmes, Mel Holmes, that's a woman, 38. K. Tim Kaffner, Lisa Kaffner, and they have 2 sons. Paul, he's 5, and Noah, 7. Is it alright if I just take a look?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, thank you. I had to. L. Muriel Larkin, 14. W. Miriam Westerbrook, 36. And then this last one's kind of crazy because she was in California.
It's not crazy. People got out of California.
It's crazy, but she's been my best friend since college. Celia Campanelli, 28.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
Do you want to?
You can. Go ahead.
D. DePaul, Elizabeth DePaul, 32. Cameron DePaul, 38. E. Arden Edwards, 22. I. Ingracia, Lou Ingracia, 39. Jack Ingracia, 12. Stuart Ingracia, 6. Tabby Ingracia, 8 months. L. Sarah Lewis, 39. Eric Schenker, 40. Timothy Wallace, 42.
No, I'm sorry.
Yep. Jenny?
Okay. B. Butler, Angela Butler, 71. Sharon Butler, 56. This is Boston. Richard Butler, 52. C. Cohen, Muriel Cohen, 17. Nina Cohen, 19. Raul Cohen, 15. G. Garber, Mark Garber, 37. Casey Martin, 39. Rola Martinez,
With
50.
Casey Martin?
Casey Martin.
I've got a Casey Martin.
He's got brown hair,
Brown-
almost 6 feet.
Brown hair, tall,
Brown
yes,
hair,
yeah.
Glasses?
Glasses.
Glasses. And brown eyes.
Glasses. I'm not sure about the
Lean.
eyes.
He's got a lean build.
Bethesda.
He's in Bethesda?
No, he's from Bethesda. And before that, Scranton. And in DC for college. And before that, Belmont,
Okay, that's
a tiny town. in
Okay,
Maine.
that's fine.
He was working for Johns Hopkins Hospital
Yeah,
Records Administration.
really? Not him.
Sorry.
I haven't talked to the guy in over a year. I don't even know why he's on my list. Do I have more? That was my 10, right? Or do I
I
have?
wasn't counting.
I can do more.
Oh, no. I have one more. Charlie Bernard, 69. My crazy uncle. Schlumpy, weird. I know you don't have him.
No. Sorry.
Sam?
H. Linda Hopkins, 52. S. Ginny, or Virginia Scott, 61.
That's it?
I come from a small town. I know about everybody else.
Oh, and we're also looking for a Jack Wright, 43, and a Becca Wright, 12. You won't have her.
Oh. No.
I know. Thank you.
Alright, so you guys are doing 10?
Isn't it 10?
You seems like last week or so, some people are cutting back to 8. Mine are E. Evans, Peter Evans, 70. Estelle Evans, 48. Richard Kahn, 35. Sorry, that's K. Kahn, Richard. L. Llewellyn, John Llewellyn, 37. S. Nolan Scott, 36.
Okay, now just wait a second. I didn't leave enough room for the S's. I've got to write out a new book. Okay. No.
Suarez, Lilia Suarez, 38. Petra Suarez Evans, 2. Cynthia Warner, 52. Francis Warner, 22. Noah Warner, 27.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
No. I'm sorry.
You, hungry?
No, I'm fine.
Beer?
Oh, that would be great.
I'll
Thanks.
grab it.
So, how long have you been moving?
About a month and a half. I've been south a year, something there. What about you?
I've been here about a week. I'm from Baltimore. I left 11 weeks ago. I was in Wilmington for a while till just about a month ago, and then I was really on the move for just about 3 weeks.
I got here 4 days ago. I was in New York, then at the Catskills at my mother-in-law's, and yeah, I had to get out of there 2 or 3 weeks ago.
I live here. Or I lived here. Or no, I live here. Right around there.
Stream cooled.
Oh, nice.
Pleasure.
Nice.
So you said you came down on 95?
I cut over to 84 at Richmond. You heard that the Millstone plant went up.
Millstone, what's that? Is that a...
Nuclear. Yeah, at Waterford.
Where's that?
On the coast, near Mystic.
I don't know where that is. I
Oh,
just know it's a movie.
it's in the eastern part of the state near the border with Rhode Island.
So that's how many miles from here?
Well, over 150. 170.
So that's
something?
fine, right?
77, 70. I can check my app.
You weren't there?
No, I met a group of people coming from there.
They were there when it went up?
They were just scared. They were 20 miles away when it happened, and they ran into a group of people coming from the area who were rushing.
But that's fine.
It depends on the weather, on the wind.
No, over 150.
Look, I heard 10, I heard 20, I heard 50, but only for a few days. I heard 50, but only for a few months. I mean, I heard 100 for 100 million thousand years. I stay away when I know how to stay away.
186.
Waterford? We're fine. You know, there are other plants a lot closer. Well, there are.
So then from 84.
Yeah, I cut over to 84. There are barricades on 84 from just east of Hartford until, I don't know. I cut the whole scene really wide.
I heard that Pennsylvania, all of Pennsylvania. I heard that Illinois.
No, I think that's just a crazy
There are a lot of crazy rumors. Then from 84.
I heard that there are hundreds of plants. Hundreds. I didn't even know that.
No, that's definitely not true.
Plants all over. Plants, you don't even know where they are. There's so many.
There's like a dozen in the whole country. At the most, like a dozen, 20 at the most.
I heard hundreds.
The plants, they're in the east part, mainly.
Well, it's not like it was sudden. There were weeks and weeks and weeks where it was pretty clear. They had weeks and weeks to plan for this.
I think there was a lot of pressure, though, you know, to keep the grid up, to keep the grid going, to keep everyone from freaking.
On the news, there was this one guy who was saying they no longer have the personnel in a lot of places. That you can't just shut it down and walk away. That you have to have all these people, hundreds of trained people, meticulously stow the material away. And I guess in a lot of places they waited too long until so many of these people were sick.
I didn't see this. When was this?
It was local. It was one of the last broadcasts before everyone started to go off air.
People are not competent. Can I just say that? People are not competent.
I met this guy in a Walmart. We were talking about duct tape. There isn't any left at the Walmart, of course. And I had never gotten it before because I figured, well, really, what's the use? And now I'm sorry because it's handy, and I hate going into houses. I'm not good with the stink. So anyway, we were talking about places that would still have it, and he had this really good suggestion, which is the janitorial areas in schools. And anyway, we were talking about duct tape, and he had a cousin who worked for a nuclear power plant, Oyster Creek, that's near Asbury Park.
Wait,
And he says that-
Asbury Park. Where's that? How many miles from here?
It's about 100.
100.
Indian's Point is actually a lot closer.
How much closer?
It's about 30.
So you saw this guy at the Walmart. You were talking. What did he say?
He said that what happens is that when the plant operators take the plant offline, that the cooling pools, which is where,
Right.
that the whole system continues to operate, and that the radioactivity, the rods, are fine. Basically, for as long as there's electrical power to the plant. They just sit there, it's fine. And when the power goes out, there are massive generators, and they continue to power the plant and the cooling pools for weeks. But then they run out of fuel. And the electricity stops, and the fire started, and everyone is really distracted. And he gradually realizes, I don't think anyone is thinking about this, and the weeks are just kind of ticking away.
Fires were before.
No, the fires were after.
Fires started before the grid went down.
The fires, the big crazy explosions, those were after.
Not where I
It
was.
depended on where you were.
Yeah, all right. Before I'm sorry. He realizes no one's thinking about it.
Yeah. Well, he's thinking about it. So he decides, well, okay, it's on me. So he formulates this plan where he's going to stock up on fuel, is going to go to the plant and find the generator shed. He says the shed is going to be locked because when people are panicking, they aren't thinking, they just lock. Now I'm going to have to break it open. I'll bring a crowbar. I'll pry the hell out of it. I'll bust the shed open. I'll refuel the generator, and that's what I'll do. Right, for months. That will be my task. This is what I will dedicate myself to, refueling those massive generators. Until finally, the generators will break down. Because things always break down, but at that point, I guess at that point it's different. The radioactivity is settled, or like the worst of it has bubbled away. He was excited it wasn't clear.
It's still radioactive. It's still just as radioactive for like 100,000 million trillion years. It's still just as radioactive.
Yeah, but I think he thought the gases wouldn't build up or whatever. There wouldn't be this issue of explosions or plumes anyway.
But he knew what he was talking about, right? He knew.
Yeah. But did he? I mean, his cousin worked in the guard box at the gate. And he knew these terms. So what he told me was that he had gone to it. He was living 15 miles away, and so he sets out. He walks it. It takes him a day and a half because of a... Anyway, he walks it, and he's there. He's at a gas station, a mile from the main entrance. It's an utterly gorgeous day, and he's siphoning off one of the tanks. He has containers, he has a dolly, or what are those things called? Where it's like a couple of wooden planks, basically on wheels like this. Usually it's strips of carpeting.
Yeah,
on
that's a dolly.
Okay, so yes, he has a dolly. He's got containers of gasoline. He's determined. He's set and ready to go. And then he has a flash, like a very vivid, just like how you picture something, a waking fantasy. And he can see himself at the front gate of the plant. There's reactor A right above him. And he doesn't look at it as he presses on and up the little service roadway. And he's at the shed. Okay, so yes, he's at the service shed, and he's totally picturing himself, busting at the lock until he breaks it open, and he... The shed is vast and shadowy, and at the end, this hulking generator. And he's maneuvering the dolly inside when he realizes that there's no noise in the shed. These big machines, and it's so quiet. And he lowers the dolly, he steps inside. There's the generator. He reaches out and touches it. It's cold. Dead. Too late. And his heart is pounding. And he has a flutter in his stomach, and he thinks, what is this? Is this adrenaline? Probably not. And then the ache starting up in his head.
Wait, this is how you know the first headache?
This is just what he said. He's got an ache and stomach. And so he leaves the shed, and the reactor is right there, right above him, half in sunlight. And now he gets the first wave of nausea, and he discovers he's crapping his pants. And this part is weird. He doesn't want the reactor to get to watch him die. So he starts off back down the road, and he's thinking, all I want to do is get around that curve up there so I'm out of sight. Feet, just carry me that far. Feet, don't fail me now. And this is the point where he snaps out of it. He's at the station with his dolly and his gas canisters. He looks up the roadway leading to the plant, and he knows he can't do it. He drops the siphon. He walks away. He said it's the not knowing that's the problem. He said, I think I can handle anything if I know what it is. I just can't manage the dread. And then we talked about duct tape. I have a box of it. You're welcome to some if you want.
Oh, I'll stay away from your son, all right. I'll stay away forever! That's the line. The line, he says, well, I'll stay away from your son, all right. I'll stay away forever.
Oh. That's right. I knew it was.
I was gonna blow you away. Stay away forever.
So they're in the movie theater.
Right. They're in the movie theater, and Marge says, "You're an awful man." This is after Sideshow Bob stands up and he turns around, and they're gasping, and Marge says, "It's you! You're the one who's trying to kill me!" And they're gasping, and Marge says, "You're an awful man. Stay away from my son." And then Sideshow Bob says,
"Oh, I'll stay away from your son, all right. I'll stay away forever."
Which freaks him.
Yep.
And then Sideshow Bob says, "Oh no, sorry, that's no good." And he gets up and he walks away.
Yes.
Awesome. That's great. That's so great. Can you do that with the rest of the episode?
Yes.
Oh no, I can't. I really wish I could.
No. You underestimate yourself. That was brilliant.
That was so good.
I've actually never seen an episode of The Simpsons. Not all the way through. That bit comes from my ex-girlfriend. She was a Simpsons fiend. She used to have this thing, this little routine where you say, "Would you mind not drumming your fingers like that?" And she'd say, "Oh, I'll stop drumming my fingers, all right. I'll stop drumming them forever." It's completely annoying, but she's the one you really need. Seriously, she knew all of them. She was always quoting from them.
I'm Matt, by the way.
Gibson.
Jenny.
Maria.
Sam.
You guys were in the middle of an episode.
Right, we were in the middle of an
Where
episode.
were we?
Pandas.
Right, yes, the
And I
pandas.
was shooing them away onto like.
No,
Yeah,
that was so
no,
much earlier. We were actually.
Yes.
We were in the movie theater.
Oh, I'll stay away from your son, all right. I'll stay away forever.
And then he goes off.
Right, and then next.
They're on a houseboat,
Yes,
right?
they're on a houseboat.
And it's Cape Fear,
No,
like
Terror
a
Lake.
cartoon.
Terror Lake.
And they're piranhas.
Yes, there are piranhas. Okay,
And
yeah,
he's
yeah,
running.
yes. Okay, so Sideshow Bob, he like cuts the rope, right? He's got like a machete or something.
Oh.
He cuts the rope and he finds Bart and he drags Bart onto the hold, right? And then Bart, like, he escapes, right? He runs to the back and there are all these crocodiles
Right,
snapping
the crocodiles.
Yes, the crocodiles. All these crocodiles snapping up at him. And he's like, "Oh no!" So he runs to the front of the boat, right? He runs to the front, and there are all these piranhas, all snapping up at him too. And he's like, "Oh no!" So he runs to the back of the boat, and these crocodiles are still there. And he's like, "Oh, right."
Wait, but I think we're forgetting there's like a cactus.
The road trip. During the road
They
trip,
drive through a
yes, they
cactus
drive through
patch,
cactus patch.
right?
They
They
drive,
drive
yes,
through
they
a
drive through cactus patch. One was like, "Hey kids, you want to drive through that cactus patch?" And the kids are like, "Yay!" And they're driving, and while they're driving, they're singing Gilbert and Sullivan. Three little something, schoolgirl, three little something, something. They're singing Gilbert and Sullivan.
Yes, because at the
Because
end.
at the end, Sideshow Bob performs HMS Pinafore, the entire Gilbert and Sullivan opera.
And at some point, him and Bart are doing a duet
Yes, they're
together.
doing a duet. It's like, "What, never? No, never." And Bart's like, "What, never? Hardly ever. Sailors never get sick at sea."
What never, or hardly ever.
Oh, an aficionado.
I actually belong to a small amateur society.
Does that mean you can do schoolgirls?
I have played Poobah in the Mikado twice.
Let's hear it.
Are you certain? Because the terrible truth is you really only have to ask me once.
Hit me.
Bring it. Three little maids from school are we, pert as a schoolgirl well can be, filled to the brim with girlish glee. Three little maids from school, everything is a source of fun. Do 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 do. Nobody's safe for we care for none. Do 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 do. Life is a joke that's just begun. Do 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 do. Three little maids from school. Three little maids who all unwary come from a ladies' seminary, freed from its genius tutelary. Three little maids from school.
Ugh. Such a day.
Yeah.
Such a day. You're just gonna sit there? You're not gonna come greet me, or...
That's dogs. Sometimes children.
Jenny, I can see the plug.
Oh, I thought I... Okay, did you
Dixon,
want
is
to...
that where we set the chair?
Yep.
Spot.
Maybe closer?
You're not getting the...
No.
Yeah, we just don't have enough handles.
Oh, I can rig that up for you.
Not currently in the budget. Okay.
Oh, Richards, I saw one of their TV scenes. You get the color also. It looks great. I got one of their guys a couple drinks after, and he said they had this blue cellophane plastic, this clear blue cellophane plastic.
Oh, yeah.
Wrap, remember, for food.
Yeah, very hard to come by.
Oh, a mirror, right? In the back, like the behind.
Oh, right, nice.
Well, worth trying.
I know there's one above the sink in the bathroom I can be installed.
We're gonna need to break it.
Yeah.
Well, Lewis, that's his name, right?
Lewis.
Yeah, won't he kick up a fuss?
For what he's taken from us in percentage, I think we get a crummy mirror. Okay, let's get this marched closer.
That gym was great.
Okay, then.
I know, but there's anything closer to the center.
Not apparently.
I'm just surprised. We've been through here a lot.
Colleen, should this be a bigger foot motion? Yeah?
Yeah, it can be,
As long as you retract your foot fully each time.
yeah, all the way back, all the way forward. And that like pause can actually be that moment
Longer, I know. Hey, can we just,
Yeah, can we just run through the FBI scene?
Yeah.
Oh, no, absolutely not. We've got to get the commercials in gear.
But we've got to work on the episode. The episode is so creepy.
Absolutely. Tonight we work on the episode.
Okay, but at this moment I feel like...
Actually, I'd really love to
Still
go around
in
and
my
play
head.
Double Terror again. I thought of a perfection.
And the transition sucked. We have to work on the transition anyway. The transition really did suck.
All right, fine.
From the beginning, that would be so great.
Fine, but we've got to get it set up in 2 seconds.
Thank you.
2 seconds.
Hey, you know what has got to be a more of a thing also? Sideshow Bob, House Boat, absolutely right.
Yes.
Right now it's just sort of a, here I am clambering up the side of this houseboat. Here I am shaking my fist. Duh, there's thunder. Now I think I'll go inside. It could just be much more, you know, a thing.
I would be more than happy for it to be much more of a thing.
Well, right now it's the timing. It's all over the map.
Well, we never really said it.
Yeah, there's a lot of opportunity
And
there.
our copious free time. Hey, Sam, did you have an opportunity to adjust the padding and everything?
Yeah, it'll be more of a comfortable thwack.
Oh, thank you, Sam.
Places!
My name is Agent Seacrest, Mr. Simpson. Agent Seacrest, FBI Witness Protection Program.
Uh-huh.
You and your family no longer need to fear Sideshow Bob.
Uh-huh.
We are relocating you to a houseboat on Terror River. And you'll have a new identity.
Woohoo! O.J. Simpson! O.J. Simpson!
That identity is in use. Now on, Mr. Simpson, you will be Mr. Thompson.
Ooh.
You understand that? You are Mr. Thompson now.
Got it.
Homer Simpson no longer exists. You're Mr. Thompson.
Got it.
Excellent. Let's just practice that a moment, shall we? Good morning, Mr. Thompson. See, that's you. Remember, you are Mr. Thompson.
Oh, right. Got it.
Okay, let's just try that again, shall we? Good morning, Mr. Thompson. How are you today? Mr. Thompson? So when I address you as Mr. Thompson, you respond.
Oh, right. Got it.
Certain you're clear on this.
Sure thing.
Really.
Piece of cake.
Mr. Thompson.
Okay, look! I'm going to call you Mr. Thompson, and when I say Mr. Thompson and press down on your foot, you say hello! Got it?
Fire away.
Well, hello there, Mr. Thompson. Mr. Thompson. Hello, Mr. Thompson.
I
Hi!
think he's talking to you. Can we just,
Absolutely not. On to the commercial. Go, go, go. And 5, 6, 7, 8.
Bum, bum, bum,
bum,
bum, bum, bum,
When it's
bum,
been
bum,
a
bum.
hectic
a day.
Yeah.
Such a day. You're just gonna sit there. You aren't gonna come greet me, or
That's dogs. Sometimes children. Come on over here.
all the way over there.
Come here. Better?
A little. You aren't gonna turn the sound up?
Oh, it's gotta prove it's worthy.
Do you know what I want?
You want me?
No, not you.
Are you sure?
Positive. Do you know what I want?
You want a bat.
So badly. Traffic was nuts balls. The fluorescents at work are driving me crazy. Do you want to hear the big news?
What?
Someone is stealing lunches from the refrigerator.
Someone is what?
Stealing lunches from the refrigerator. That's low, right?
Very low. Lunches which are properly marked.
Yes, in Sharpie with big lettering. Last Friday they took Raoul's leftover Chinese, sweet and sour pork, pineapple fried rice, and his Fritos.
And this was all in a bag.
He knows the moment before he even opens it.
With his name on it in Sharpie.
And his Fritos!
And this was all in a bag.
With his name on it in Sharpie. He knows the moment before he even opens it. Why is this so light? Monday, Leslie's pizza pocket. Tuesday, Robbie's quarter pounder with cheese. And...
Sam?
Yeah.
That the mirror?
Oh, sorry about that, folks. The towel was gone. I didn't want to risk the blanket. So do you want to try this out or go in?
No, let's take a look.
Alright, well, I'll have to install it first, but just to get a
Oh,
sense.
nice.
Sit back so we can get you in position. Sam, that is an improvement. A definite improvement. Hurrah, Sam!
Hello.
Hurrah, Matt! Excellent, no time for joy. Gibson, you were Quincy.
I was,
And
and Mitchie brought in homemade chocolate cake for the office. You know, so moist with thick fudge frosting. And she had a piece. And I had a piece. And Michael had a slice. 20 minutes later, it was all gone. All gone. All in one day. You know what I mean?
right.
All in one day. And no one can eat all of that. And this isn't someone who can't be bothered to go out. They just take it.
They're taking it just to take it.
Right? One of us is a predator.
You don't pack lunch.
No, I eat out. I love Panera. Oh, their sandwiches are so cute and tidily packaged. Oh, I love the roast beef with arugula and parm. Oh, and the club sandwich, the BLT. Oh, it's cold outside, snowing outside, but I'm tucked into the corner of Panera, cozy as can be, with a hot chocolate and the place just gabbling behind me. Hang on, I'm gonna go add the bath salts. And maybe some bath oil. Ooh, it's all steamy in here. Hang on. Oh, yummy.
Nice bath.
Really nice bath.
You want me to bring you a glass of Chablis? Or a mineral water, if you want a mineral water with a squeeze of lemon in it, or lime. Or I could get you a grape Fanta, or one of those Italian sodas you like, or a cran raspberry juice, or a Diet Coke.
With ice.
Of course with ice. Why not with ice? The freezer is chock full of ice.
Sounds dreamy. I'll just have a Chablis. Or no, a Diet Coke. No, a Chablis. God, it's been a long day.
Sure thing. How's the bath?
Delicious.
rejuvenating. I feel like a brand new woman.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's effective.
It's good, right?
Yeah, nice work, Danny.
It works.
It's that fine line between tantalization and torture.
Although, why Chablis? I mean, do we really have to be those kind of people?
People respond well to
I
Chablis.
think people are forgetting the taste and the ethos. They've reverted to pure sound pleasure. Chablis.
It's an innocent wine. People like the innocence.
Also, isn't Chablis one of those wines which was quite out of fashion? But it's
No,
actually
no,
really
common misconception. Quincy, really. Do you want to be a Chablis drinker?
Seriously, Gibson? All I care about my imaginary alcohol is that it's aged.
Gibson, I was a Chablis drinker. Like many, many people, a proud Chablis drinker. Hey, what was up with the water?
Sorry, my bad. Ugh.
Do you need more water back there?
I misarranged my buckets. I have a system. I'm sorry, dude.
Call the plumber.
What about Shiraz? That sounds fun too, right? Shiraz!
Shiraz makes a lot of people slightly nervous because of they don't remember if they had it or not, or if it was good or not, or even if it was red or white. The point of a commercial is to create a reality which is welcoming, not challenging.
Yeah, but you know, what about? I feel like we're failing to exploit. In commercials, it wasn't just about feeling cozy and bouncy. Like there was this whole other thing commercials used to do. Like there was always this question of identity. Like it's not just what is the desire. It's who has the desire. I think people are ready for status again.
You're joking.
In baby steps, I think people are ready for status.
You know what would be great if we could get that smell, that bath salt smell?
Oh, I hate that smell.
If we just melted some up, heated them up in a pan.
We'll be
then
stuck with that smell all night.
If we just get a hit of it at the beginning.
I hate that smell. I'm not alone. Sam, you hate that bath salt smell,
What?
right? That bath salt smell.
Are we doing that smell?
Wait, what? Because there's already a lot going on back here. I know.
Bath salt, bubble bath, that chemical.
Oh, I like that smell.
Where are the Diet Cokes? Does anyone know? I heard someone trucked them all to Denver.
Do not relax. We'll have this resolved in a tick.
I mean, I heard that too, but that's just like a crazy rumor,
Well,
right?
there's definitely a lot of trucking going on to Denver.
Yeah, all of the Diet Cokes. I mean, there must have been so many in circulation. Millions. I know a guy in Wichita, and he had a stash of Diet Cokes, and do you know what he was trading them for? Lithium batteries. To a can. That's nuts. Can you imagine? I'd wait until winter, and then I'd have them over ice. The pop sound, the sparkly fizz.
If you figure,
Not again.
figure population 300 million. Let's say half of that is women, 150 million. Let's say of that 30 million are under 10, so that's 120 million. Ooh, which is hard. So let's say 50 million are under 10 or over 70, leaving 100 million women. And so let's say only half of them drink Diet Coke, right? So that would be 50 million, and let's just assume that they only have 2 a week. So that's 100 million. And let's say there's only 2 weeks worth in circulation right now. So there should be at any given before moment 200 million Diet Cokes around in shops and warehouses, and then there's an after population of about 1 million tops.
Less than that.
No one knows.
It's got to be far less than that, just percentage-wise. Well, it's not evenly distributed. And we lose half again as many afterwards. Those first few years, half again as many.
No.
If not more.
No one knows.
Let's say 1 million, just to say, and let's say half of that is women, so 500,000. So 400 remaining Diet Cokes for each woman, which is...
Which actually isn't.
Over 7 years.
That's
Figuring half it up went out of fires anyway.
I was drinking a lot of them. I had them hidden in the stream behind my place. It was hot that first summer.
And some women aren't drinking them at all.
Well, yeah, but men like Diet Coke too.
Gay men.
Hey there.
It's just the fact that gay men drink more Diet Coke than straight men.
My uncle, the big fat butcher, guzzled Diet Coke by the 2-liter.
Your uncle, the big fat gay butcher.
I every 7 days, more or less so once a week.
I drank way more than that when I could get a hold of them. But I haven't had one for 3 years. Everyone was drinking them at first because of the water. People were going through soda, whatever it was.
So, actually, that's...
Yeah, that's not so much.
So they might just be gone.
They might just be gone.
Except for that guy in Wichita.
And the stash in Denver. Assuming that any of these numbers are even vaguely meaningful. Alright, we're gonna move on to chart hits. Yep. The candles?
Oh, right, sorry.
You know, it's just as well because that stuff is gonna kill you.
No.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna lecture anybody.
That was a very scary sweetener. It's fine.
Easier on the steam.
It's a bit much.
Yeah, how much are you using?
That was half a stick, but the eraser is still loaded. It should be good for another go around.
It takes me back to my substitute teacher days.
Go easy on it. We've got 6 boxes left. There's a fire and Heretic Homer.
Wait, Heretic Homer. We don't actually want Heretic Homer, do we?
We're negotiating for it. We're negotiating for it with primetime players.
Not with primetime players.
No, I know the reruns. When was this decided?
Yeah, this wasn't what we decided. Heretic Homer is a wildly inaccurate show.
No, we did.
We did, Gibson.
You were at the landing, and what you don't remember is just that we decided.
What don't I remember?
Okay, yes.
I was there.
Okay, obviously, we can't decide every decision by quorum, but I think we should decide on a category of decision which is decided by quorum. And I think repertoire should fall under that category of decision.
Right. Yes. Right. What you don't remember is that, yes, we all agreed Heretic Homer is a bad show, but A, we might be able to improve it. Matt has a line.
A line.
And B, Springfield Files is an even worse
But
show.
Springfield Files was a great show. People remember loving that episode.
Back in the day, yeah, our version sucks and you know it does. Every time we don't play it, we lose it anyways. And every time we do play it, we're just diminishing our reputation.
If we trade it, we don't have a single show in our repertoire with Mr. Burns. This is not about me playing him, it's the character. People love him. Someone is going to remember, someone is going to come forward.
Yes, obviously, eventually. Look, Gib, we went through all this. We decided.
We decided.
We did. We had to make a decision. They were going to offer Heretic to Richards.
We decided.
Yes.
Was I peeing? I don't remember this.
You were in the room.
Was I drinking? I don't remember
I think
this.
you were angry. Maybe you weren't listening.
Yeah, but...
You were drinking. Maybe you were drunk. We were all drunk.
I don't. I really don't Do you know what this is? Do you know what this is? This is brain damage.
No, don't go there.
Deposits, ruptures, plumes,
Gibson,
seepage.
we're not gonna go
Yes,
there.
okay. North Carolina, every time it rains, and in West Vermont, no one knows what happened to those people.
Yeah, okay.
No one knows what caused it. Hundreds of miles from anything, everything's A-okay, and then skin peeling off. And then all those are marked up with blocks of spray painted concrete and electrical tape. That doesn't mean anything, okay? Okay, no one knows the boundaries or what are you doing?
Stop it!
No one knows what's creeping in, or what's in the water, or what's seeping in. All just fresh shell, and we're eating, we're breathing, we're drinking. It's all broken. Gibson!
We're not gonna talk about that.
It's just that. I remember the discussion. I remember chiming in. I don't remember a point when it was ever settled. It was really settled?
Yes.
I don't remember that.
I think you were drinking. I think you were angry. I think you weren't listening.
You were drinking, and it really wasn't that great of a batch either.
It was my batch. I'm gonna own up. It was terrible. I had a headache the whole night.
Right. Right.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Right. What was the line?
Oh, it's a good one. And what if we pick the wrong religion? Every week we're just making God madder and madder.
Yeah, that's great. That's a great line. The reruns don't have that, right?
Right.
But that's it? Just one line?
We decided, Gibson, we really did.
People are gonna bring other lines to the booth. That's one people remember.
They didn't for the reruns.
We've got a better circuit than them. I really think we do. If the lines are out there, they will come to us. I have every faith.
Jenny, shall we discuss the booth?
The booth?
Gibson, that was a private conversation.
I never pretended to be anything but lying there with my eyes closed resting.
And this is what about the booth?
Jenny?
Something which I have not brought to the attention of the group because it's serious and I'm not positive, but
You're pretty positive.
I'm pretty positive that I don't know how much longer we can go on buying lines.
Whoa, Jenny, really, that's
That's not on the table. We rely on the booth.
You aren't dealing with people. People are making anything up, and when I tell them no thanks, it's starting to get ugly.
You've had that. People making things up, people getting angry.
You get that all the time.
I've gotten people who are hungry and desperate. I've gotten people who are crazy. But after the show last week in Pond Creek, a man came up to me. I do remember him vaguely. He said, "You used my line." I said, "No." He said, "You used my line and you never paid me for it." I said, "I can assure you no." He said, "Calm thyself, Bartron, and tell us now where the magic space crystals which can save the galaxy are hidden." I gave you that line. You said you didn't want it, and now you're using it. Pay up. I said, "That can't." And the line that you offered me, look, I mean, we found the day. We found the line. I wrote it down. I said, "Look, that's the line. That's your signature. That's not the line in the show." He said, "What is this book?" It's pen on paper. That doesn't mean anything. You rewrote the page. You forged my signature. You're using my line, and I want my payment. He knew. He knew it wasn't his lines. He was lying to my face. And he knew I knew he was lying. This guy was bold. Lately, people are bold, and that's new.
But we can't not. If we stop buying lines, then we're going to lose our
What
ability
if
to
we
keep buying
restricted
lines.
it to just brokers, the people we have trusted relationships with?
But those guys, look, I don't know about those guys. They say they haven't got anything. You trade a show to Richard, they just happen to have an entire show. The best lines you get are from people who walk straight up to the booth.
I got that person who wrote the Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, we bought it, right?
Yeah, it was that full chunk of art department. Plus some lines from Lisa the Vegetarian. And he said he had a really good piece from Manchaku about nothing, but he was the one. He said we'd have to let him join us. I don't know what happened to him. Maybe he went to Richard's.
They're not taking people on now, are they?
Sometimes. They're also kicking people out.
Pond Creek. Pond Creek has never been great, right? We take Pond Creek off the route, maybe we add Soul for Highland.
Well,
Now
we
I know that's not good business, and it sucks for the horses, but Pond Creek, they'd love to have us.
Not just Pond Creek. Muskogee, they've always been cool, but 2 weeks ago,
3 weeks
three
ago.
weeks ago, I didn't like the feeling.
Look, our episodes are getting pretty good. We're putting together a rather accurate show.
Richards is having the same problem too, I bet.
Maybe their security detail is better than ours.
Right here, sweetheart.
You're doing a great job, but you are just hiring people town to town. Richards has 6 guys on permanently.
Richards can only be in one place at a time. Okay, we don't need to be Richards. We don't need 23 shows.
They've got 27 now.
27? Whose did they buy?
Thursday night.
Oh. Those guys were losers anyway. You know, I've heard that...
No. I know what you're going to say. That's definitely a rumor.
We don't need 27 shows. Okay, there's room for more than Richard's couch.
Let's not kid ourselves. If Richards has a strong enough security detail, they keep buying lines. They keep buying lines, they assemble superior shows. Our shows look shitty in comparison, so we lose audience. We lose more audience until we're selling our repertoire to Richards show by show by show. Thursday night held out as long as they could. I think a lot of those guys were into the Shakespeares, and some of them just sold themselves outright.
I heard Richards has a stash of lithium batteries and 10 of those super powerful camping flashlights and is going to do a dusk to dawn showing of A Streetcar Named Marge with a spotlight finale at the end.
They can't keep that up for long.
Long enough, though, right?
Still kills me that they've got street power.
Our commercials are excellent.
Our commercials are great.
They are great, they are excellent.
We don't need the booth for the commercials. Holding it together, moving on. There's only a few more hours of daylight left, and we have yet to run through charts.
Chart it. Let's do it.
Chart picks.
Sam, Jack, you got the car?
Rock and roll.
That's what we set it for.
Hey, Colleen, costumes or no costumes?
Absolutely, costumes.
Costumes it shall be. Wait, is toxic in or out? What did we decide?
In for the moment,
In.
It is a piece of music which does not play well with others.
but I want it.
But she wants it, so it's in.
Has anyone seen my hat?
Oh, here.
1, 2, 3, 4. Zoom, 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 zoom. Driving through the American West. Zoom, 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 zoom. Driving through the American East. Zoom, 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 zoom. On the volume. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Crank the tunes.
This is that ice cold Michelle fight for that white gold. This one's for them hood girls, straight nasties. Stylin', wildin', living it up in the city. Got trucks on the Sailor on, gotta kiss myself, I'm so pretty.
And the bass keeps running, running, and running, running, and running, running, and running, running,
And running, running, and running, running, and running, running, and running, running, and
She make my money.
I ain't saying she ain't gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke. I ain't saying she ain't gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke. Get down, girl, go ahead, get down. 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 Get I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. All through my city, all through my home. We're flying up no ceiling when we're in our zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. Feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't help it, I smoke it. Moving so phenomenally. Room unlocked the way we rock it. So don't stop.
Wait a minute, fill my cup, put some liquor in it.
take a sip, sign the check. Julio, get the stretch.
Don't know what in 30 minutes when you walk through the door.
Don't need makeup. Cover up.
Being the way that you are is enough.
Everyone else in the room can see it. Everyone else but you. Baby, you light up my world like nobody else. The way that you flip your hair gets me overwhelmed. The way you smile at the ground, it ain't hard to tell. You don't know, you don't know you're beautiful. That's what makes you beautiful. Harder, better,
1, 2, 3, 4. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Whoa, oh, whoa, oh, whoa, whoa, oh, whoa, oh, whoa, got me looking so crazy right now. 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 Looking so crazy in love. Got me looking so crazy in love. Caught in a bad romance. Caught in a bad romance.
What's your bad romance? I want your love and I want your revenge. You need to write a bad romance. I want your love and all your love is revenge. You need to write a bad romance. Ra 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 Roma Roma ma ga ga ooh la la. What's your bad romance?
Pizza. A-Town.
Yeah! Okay! In the club with my homies.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm falling in a guy like you. You're a wonder. You're dangerous. I'm loving it. Too high, can't come down. Losing my head, spinning round and round. Can you feel me now? The taste of your lips, I'm on a ride.
At first I was afraid. I was petrified.
Kept thinking I could never live without you by my side.
And I spent so many nights thinking about how you did me wrong.
And I was strong, and I learned how to get along.
Go on now, go. Walk out the door. Just turn around now, 'cause you're not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one who tried to hurt me with your lies? You think I'd crumble? Did you think I'd lay down and die? Oh no, not I. I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive. I've got all my love to live. I've got all my love to give. I will survive. I will survive. Hey, hey.
And I zip up my jacket, and my fingers start to shake. I'm wet with the rain, and I'm drenched with tears. My body's been shaking for
Like, do I need to be in the last number?
You do.
Can this thing just be plopped? If you can get to the houseboat. Okay. That's a hand issue. I don't have enough hands.
Okay, so you can be her wig hands. Everyone else?
Me. So that's just because I zagged when I should have been zigging.
I'm
I should have.
Gib?
Yeah?
Did you have enough time to get under there?
Yeah, did anyone see me?
I wasn't looking. I'll keep an eye on it next time.
Hey, what if he has engine oil on his face? Just like a big lot of engine oil on the eye area.
Like one of those dogs.
Yeah, if you can get it on in time.
Oh, there's time. We could use, I don't know.
Was that your thunk coming down? That wasn't your thunk.
That was my thunk.
There has got to be more of a thunk.
I don't know how much more of a thunk I can make with my bare body.
If there was a board underneath it,
Maybe a sheet of metal.
A piece of one of those doors.
Yeah, but when are we gonna get
I know I
back
saw
on
one
the-
on the statue.
That is
on
an
the back.
entire other moving part. I just want to register that.
It has to be more of a thing that moment. It has to be more of a thing.
So what do you think? Like a block here and then like a block there?
Yeah,
Or-
that could be kind of great.
Oh, you need something that's black, but with like a reddish sheen, like viscous. But also.
But it's a cartoon. I think even just something black and solid like mud.
But it can't look like mud. It's got to look like engine oil. So it's that thing that all throughout the journey he's clinging to the underbelly of the car, you know, hot engine oil in his face, but he holds on, he perseveres. Like that's what makes him so scary.
I just think something on a person's face is funny. I think that's just distracting.
Okay, this is that discussion.
This is a cartoon. That's what we're doing here. A cartoon. You keep trying to turn it into a drama.
I'm not trying to turn it into a drama, Quincy. I'm trying to create a richer sense of reality, because that's part of what makes things funny. Things are funniest when they're true, right?
I just think if we're giving everything motivation, then where's the power? Where's the joy? No motivations, no consequence. That's the point of a cartoon. Where else do we get to experience that? Nowhere.
I'm just saying, I think we have like a chance here to engage at the same time with like the larger. Are we just entertaining them? I mean, we have an opportunity here to provide meaning.
Meaning is everywhere. We get meaning for free whether we like it or not. Meaningless entertainment, on the other hand, is really hard. Look, if you don't like what we're doing here, why don't you go somewhere commensurate with your matchless aesthetic? Go to one of the dramas. I heard that blonde on the Tulsa circuit is pretty sick. Maybe they'll take you in there. It's not like you're really pulling your weight in here anyway.
Quincy. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Hey.
What?
I think we got it.
All right, we're gonna keep it moving. Gibson, can I get you back under the car, please? Gib?
Hi, under the car,
Yeah,
please.
yeah, right on it.
Is everything in position?
Yep.
Sideshow Bob, everyone. Sideshow Bob. Emerging. Excellent, I heard that.
Womp, 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 womp. Womp, womp, womp.
At last, Spot Simpson, at last! Will you and your family cozy away in this here houseboat while you play cards, while you drink hot cocoa? I shall be lurking here on the riverbank like a crocodile, only with much better skin and a superlative singing voice. And come nightfall! Oh, show's not till tomorrow, gentlemen.
What's going on here?
It's fine, Colleen, it's fine. Something we can help you with?
If you don't have any business here, which
Point,
you
point,
do not,
point.
I strongly suggest, gentlemen.
I think you'll find pretty much anything that would be of interest in the back of our wagon. Maria! Maria! You have the key? Right?
Yeah.
Do you think you could just bring it out?
There will be no charge for that.
Good evening. I'm Troy McClure. You may know me.
And when he grabbed his ring,
I shook it with a mighty curse. Miss Krabappel grabbed her bullhorn and Thelma grabbed her purse. I'm here to report the incident at the Springfield Nuclear Power Tower. Ned Flanders seized his cross. His God is always handy.
and now that Apu's back was turned,
Nelson grabbed the candy.
Yes, I grabbed the candy and I jumped it in my mouth and I went into the yelly and I reached out the car was surging towards the end of the town was a flame rose through the air.
And we all ran over there. We ran towards the sirens' flare.
the smoke was streaming through the night and through the night a glare.
We heard a boom. Was there a bomb? Mayor Quimby raised his hands for calm. Blown past pictures of Shapley.
And no one shouted flee.
Yes, no one thought to flee.
No, no one got to flee.
Wow, 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 wow.
What's that, Kent? I'm receiving a report from the site.
I said if only if things were cracking like bones that turned the corner, rising over our homes, the towers broke, no joke. Broke in smoke and I can't stop looking. I catch a whiff of the smell that ain't humans cooking. I said, fellas, ladies, follow after me. There's people in the air. There's employees.
We gotta run, we gotta run, we gotta.
Above the smoke there is a moon.
Indicate that enigmatic power plant owner Mr. Burns is inside the building.
We gotta run, we gotta run, we gotta.
Behind the flame a million stars.
Don't follow me, feet don't follow me. Feet don't follow me. Don't follow me, feet.
The parking lot, there's bodies strewn.
Remain calm. Stay hurt.
Survivors struggle to their cars.
away. The first hours of night, our first moments of sorrow, our first day of life.
I'm a brave man, it's a bold new day. My family is safe and we're sailing away.
But we don't know where we are sailing to, and we don't know what we are going to do. The rivers rage, the end of day, and morning seems so far away.
We'll sail to the horizon, and if we fall off, we'll pick ourselves up, we'll dust ourselves off.
There's a storm, I know, there's a storm, I know, there's a storm coming, I know. If we could only return to Springfield, night was bright as day, streetlights shone on every corner, lamps glowed in each cafe. The movie theater flickered with every story note. You want to speak to someone, you pick up the telephone. The air is filled with music, the streets are filled with laughter. And when you want to eat something, you open the refrigerator. But if we had a telephone, it would only ring and ring. There's no one there to answer. Streets are filled with nothing. We want to go back to Springfield, to glide through all those days. Each crowd a pack of stories, each heart a single praise. Springfield, 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 Springfield.
You ladies with your fussing, everything will be just fine. We'll play cards and drink hot cocoa, have a real good time. We'll pretend there is no river, we'll pretend there is no night. We'll drop the shades in the sun, it will be alright, yes it will be alright. Everything will be alright.
The skies are turning mighty green. The river now is black. The world is filled with lightning. Oh, we're never going back. I know.
Bart?
Coming, Dad. There is no going.
And now the sanity of the day is hidden from us by the storm. We will not see the end of night. We will not see the morning light. The river rages through the night. Our goodness rages towards the sea. The ocean storms and sprays ahead, and now he laughs and shakes his head. Day will never end this night. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. Two little darling lads are we, charming, disarming, full of glee, frolicsome as such sprites can be. Everyone's going to be sad. Three little lads who are all unaware.
whichever one you are. Bart Simpson, after so many years.
Mr. Burns, looks like the cat dragged you in.
You're looking as fresh as a daisy. The world has been kind to you. A pity. The world has so much to teach us. And it is my responsibility, and yes, I will confess it, my pleasure to see that you are educated.
Well, sucks for you. I'm such a bad student.
I feel I motivate you to learn. Our first teacher is our loving family.
Loving family? Ha! Over there is a small-time drunk. My sister is the most annoying nerd on the planet. And Mom? That lover? You have to love her with that blue hair, the nagging. Well, good riddance to them all. That's what I say. I'm better off without them. It's time I was my own man.
You will be alone, Bart Simpson, soon enough.
The beef you have with me, Mr. Burns. Why don't you let my family go now?
Let them go, you say? Let them go where? Out into the storm? That would hardly be kind. I slit the rope as I plunged from the dock. We're midstream now, in the middle of a raging river. If the crocodiles don't eat them, the piranhas will. And if the piranhas don't, they'll be dashed into 1,000 pieces on the rocks. No. Much better if we remain inside tonight. We'll play cards and drink hot cocoa.
Mr. Burns, you'd better back away. You'd better toss those schemes aside. 'Cause you're messing with the Simpson, a man of fury and pride.
That's right, you're messing with a Simpson.
Cowabunga, way to bust a gag, please.
Mind over matter, little bro. Watch and learn. That's right, you're messing with the Simpsons. We're a united family. Yes, you provoked the wrath of Simpsons. If you got half a brain, you'll flee. You're gonna go from dreams of glory to the gutter and the skins.
There's a chance you could have done it.
If it weren't for those dark.
Ah, rebel Simpsons, I come all over chill.
Now you look here, Mr. Burns.
A Spitfire. Excellent. You have that same antic spirit as your lovable scamp brother. I adore a little Spitfire. Just take a look at these wee enchanting fisticuffs. Such a fierce, determined wad of digits, why I could just eat them up. Now, take a gander at these babies here. Appetizing? No, you don't think so? Oh, I see. You are merely distracted by my tattoos. Of course you are. They are very interesting tattoos indeed, for they tell a very important story. The story of the left hand and the right hand. The story of the world. Now, pay very close attention, little children. Watch and learn. Right here we have Mr. L-O-V-E, Love. Proud and sassy, just as pleased as punch. Then along comes old H-A-T-E, hate. Surly and sour as the day is long. And there's an eyeballing and a snarling, and now there's a battle royale, but not to worry, for love is a mighty mixer, and love is a winning, alright? Love is a... No, say it ain't so. Love isn't a winning no longer, love is a straining, love is a struggling.
No, say it ain't so!
Little children, it is so. Love is down for the count.
10,
9, 8, 7. Is that an eyelash I see fluttering there? No, love is out cold.
6, 5.
Oh, wake up, love, wake up. Little children, ladies and gentlemen, we've got to rouse love up in time. We got to make such a Reassuring, isn't it? So you see, little Lisa Simpson, I bring you love. Love, triumphant. Love, captivating. Love, intoxicating, delectable. Love, just so gosh darn yummy. Here, have a taste.
Just remember, little Lisa, everything will be alright. Love will always triumph. Day will always follow night. Everything will be alright. Everything will be alright.
You heard your daddy coming? Every little thing is gonna be just fine. Now where was I? Oh, that's right, I was singing. Me. Maybe there's no use in bawling. A guy like me should wear a warning. I'm dangerous. You're falling.
There's no escape. I can't wait.
You need a hit. Babe, I'll give you it.
He's dangerous. I'm loving it.
Do you feel me now?
He's toxic. You're slipping
Just one taste of my poison paradise.
Oh, you love what he does, though it's so very toxic. When love first falls upon his knee, his mother heals him with a kiss. And this is how love comes to learn. Heard and succeeded by bliss. But Kate knows every single wound leaves a scar that lasts forever. Kate knows every story ends on a dark and raging river. Kate knows every story ends on a dark and raging river. And now the sky is filled with stars. The moon floats high, the moon floats high. You cannot see them for the storm. The stars and moon are safe and warm. The birds are shaken from the trees. Their nests are torn and blown away. They try to rise, they try to fly. The wind fills in their wings, they die. Wings ripped apart by wind, they die.
Your family can't help when you're on this. Steady. Don't even think of trying to jump. The crocodiles and piranhas will have to wait until just after I finish with you. Now, take a good last look at it all. Have you seen everything there is to see? Then you're going to want to make your final goodbye.
may think me soft, it is a foible. This has been a sweet reverie under the dewy sky, but the dream is over.
Wakey, wakey, Bart Simpson. Time to die.
Do you want me to stand, or kneel, or sit?
Now, is this the famous Simpson spirit? It's in there somewhere. How I fear it. Boys. Although you might refuse to believe that a gentleman with my effeminate pretenses, my sweet, sweet temper, my love of babies, amenities, candies, is gonna match a skull and slide your eyeballs at your sockets and go them down. I'm going to enjoy the taste of your face and your deceits. Now, shame you're sadly lacking zest. Let's make this more interesting. Do your best.
However you want. Let's just get it done.
When hope is since the sun.
Susan, you're ready. No laughing at me.
Remember. Hit me.
Remember.
You have to breathe when breath is useless.
You've got to love and love is gone. Got to carry on. Bart, you've got to carry on.
Bart Simpson, trust you to bungle dying.
That was only a reflex. I wasn't trying.
Got to keep your eyes open, and all you see is shit. Never surrender, the world never turn from it.
You just startled me. I'm ready to die.
Oh, my dear boy, your savage pose says that is a lie.
I'm gonna prove myself. Stop the music! This moment you own it. Better not let it go. You won't be taking one shot and not miss your chance to blow this opportunity to end my lifetime. Come on, Bart. Get yourself into place. Face the long divide. The final sign. Sayonara, suckers. Whole cruel world. Toodaloo. Birds. Snap to it. Let's see what you can do.
I'm not going to strain to dispatch you. There's no escape hatch for you. This boat is spinning on a river in a world that's raw. Your family, gone. The forest on fire, no life to aspire to. No air and earth that won't expire you. And if you could learn to hope again, to conquer dread. Yes, that's right, Ghost Simpsons. I've been perfectly aware of your off-key musical maunderings from the beginning.
Ghost Simpsons?
It wouldn't matter, little Bartlett. You'd still be just as dead, dead, dead.
Mom? Dad?
Nothing protects us, nothing builds us, nothing keeps us on. But we stumble and we strength. Like we're going to fight and fight
And fight, and fight, and fight, and fight, and fight.
Itchy scratch!
Fight, and fight, and fight, and fight, and fight.
There's no one looking after me, just shadows and their history. There's nothing for me up ahead. The river curves and then I'm dead. But I believe that I'm going to stick around for another second or two, because I've never done what I've been told. And Burns, you don't want me to. I believe I'm going to stick around for another second or two. I'm gonna make a little trouble. Gonna cause a hullabaloo.
Another second or two, there is nothing, dear boy. Nothing another second can do. Not for you.
You only get one shot, not miss your chance. You only get one shot, 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 one shot. You gotta make it fast if you're running hard. I gotta be high now, 'cause I can't get much stronger. Don't fail me now, don't fail me now, don't fail me now.
don't imagine that it is. You may have succeeded, but you haven't triumphed. Only freakish, dumb luck has plucked you from me. Ah! And if you think God, or fate, or fortune, or any other assortment of sentimental sums such as rescued you, my delightful little charm, what a savage surprise is the rest of your life going to be.
This is it, Burns. Never coming back.
What? Never?
No, never.
What? Never?
No, never.
Kill me now, Bart Simpson. Yes, kill me all you like. But don't be surprised when you and I meet again. I'm never leaving. I don't go away. I'm here for 100 years. I'm here for 1,000 years. I'm here